Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Tier 8 American Premium Heavy Tank, the T-77. A vehicle that is quite overpowered, and to show just how dang strong it is, my average damage in this Tier 8 after 70 battles is 3,150. That is pretty dang good damage for a Tier 10, let alone a frickin' Tier 8. So this vehicle is absolutely busted. Its armor is actually quite solid. It features 10 degrees of gun depression, and most specifically, the major reason why this tank is so darn good is that it features 380 damage a shot with 2 shells and only a 2.5 second intra clip. That is just nasty. You can get your hands on this vehicle for the next week or so for 12,500 gold if you wanted to get it paired with the Shark, 30 times 5 boosters, both with the legendary camos and fully equipped, or if we make our way down to the tank section, you can get just the T-77 for 8,500 gold. Personally, I would say just get the double impact bundle. Not only does it contain way more when it comes to the bundle itself, about 4,000 gold worth of camos, plus the boosters and the tanks fully equipped, which is going to save you probably about 6 million credits, but it's really not that expensive of a bundle. 12,500 gold, if we make our way over to the Blitz shop, is about $25. Not even. It's like $15 worth of gold. That is insanely good. Like 20 bucks, 15 bucks worth of gold USD, I should add, for what is the best tier 8 in my eyes. Yeah, that's just a steal. So I would say that if you've been saving up or waiting for a specific tank that might be overpowered or strong, get your hands on the T-77. The Shark, it's a good tank. It's got a nice amount of armor on the turret. It's got good gun depression, but it doesn't even hold a candle to the T-77 and its damage output capabilities. So let's get into some gameplay and see just what this behemoth can do. Here we are in our first battle. Up against us, we have two Tier 7s, being the KV-3 and ISU-122S, followed by some strong Tier 8s, Progetto, Borsig, STG, TS5 Bison, and a Skoda T56. Alright, well, let's start off by making our way towards the front line. You can see this vehicle's fantastic 10 degrees right over the front. It's actually really weird to see this vehicle 10 degrees. It's not actually supposed to have this much. On World of Tanks PC, it only has 8. And you can actually see when you fully depress the turret, the back of it almost clips out of the vehicle. It's just weird to see that it has so much dang gun depression. I actually really like the camo on this vehicle. I think it's a pretty sick one, and somehow we were already spotted and being shot at by the enemy. But that doesn't matter all too much to me. We should be just about undetected at this point, so we'll see if we can get any damage out. We got the Skoda, who is crossing, and unfortunately we were spotted by the Skoda, but that's fine. We're going to aim it on his tank. We're going to bounce one shell, but we're going to miss the second shell. Well, it's not a great start, but it's not a terrible start either. We haven't lost any health, and we're doing fine. So let's wait 10 seconds, and we'll have 2 shells ready. We can see the Progetto is off to the side over here, and the great thing about the T-77 is that it actually features pretty troll armor. I wouldn't say it's the best armor, but I mean, just look at that right there. That is half of a Progetto, fully gone, and we're barely even hurting. Now, we also have the STG pushing us, but it looks like my teammates are going to help me out a bit. So in 7 more seconds, we're going to have another 2 shells ready, and you know exactly what we're going to do. Let's see what we can do. So the STG is going to chill right here. I'm not going to bother to shoot at the STG just yet. We also got the KV-3 right here, aiming, and a bonk. Oh, really? Well, while the gun may be very, very nasty on this tank, you can see we did get a pretty big slap into that KV-3 for 400. Unfortunately, it seems like my dispersion, even though it's not bad at .344, is just really not liking me right now. But that is all fine. In 4 more seconds, we'll have another 2 shells ready. We know that the STG is in mid, and the TS5 was right over here. There he is. Alright, well, let's get 1 shell into the TS5, and 2. And just like that, we have brought a full health TS5 Bison down to a 1-shot. You can see the massive capabilities of this tank. I mean, it just bonks, and it keeps on bonking. In a couple more seconds, we're going to be able to chase this STG. And hopefully, if we play this correctly, we can get a nice shell into the STG. Just like so, STG dies, and we can get a nice shell into the enemy KV-3. The Borsig bounces off our hull or something like that. Honestly, I'm really sleep deprived. I even forgot that Borsig was there, but we were still able to get a bounce in the end. So we're going to reload. We got 4 more seconds left on our reload. We got the Skoda T56 off to the side, and I'm going to wait for this player to think he can get up here, and then once he does, we'll give it about, how about 2 more seconds now that he's probably up here. There you go, 1 shell into the Skoda, and a bonk. Just like that, we have now killed another tier 8. So we are already up to 3,260 damage, I should point out. I mean, this tank is broken. There are people out there who will say this is not a broken vehicle. They're wrong. I can say for a fact. Whether it's other YouTubers or really anybody that tells you this is not an overpowered tank, they're completely wrong. I mean, look at this capability here. That's just... It's broken. And not only that, we've blocked 2,700 damage this game. It's just an insane vehicle. So, last but not least, we know that the Borsig is somewhere in the back of the map. And another great thing about the T-77 is that it's actually not that slow. It goes at a top speed of around 35-ish, so yeah, it's not going to get any awards for speed, but it's not bad at all. So let's just make our way over towards the T-77, or not, sorry, T-77, the Borsig, who's still most likely sitting right over here. Mr. Borsig, where are you? There he is, okay. Well, the Borsig's gonna back up, which means we can get a 1 bonk into his vehicle, and let's see if we can get one more. I'm gonna load in an HE. Boom, a 488 damage high explosive. And let's finish him off with a ram. Bonk! So, there you have it. That's the T-77, ladies and gentlemen. An absolutely insane result from this tank. But you know what the craziest part is? This isn't even out of the ordinary. If you understand how to drive this tank and how to use the gun and everything like that, it's not even an ace. 2,700 damage blocked, 4,800 damage dealt. Absolutely crapped on the enemy team. Did 3 times the next highest. And it's still not an ace. I mean, it's just an insane vehicle. I would be willing to say that this is the best deal of the entire year. Like, there has not been a better bundle so far. This is just incredibly cheap, and get it. Here we are in our second battle. This time we're on mines. Unfortunately, when playing Blitz at 5 in the morning, it takes a while for matchmaking. To be fair, I'm not going to complain. This is another tier 7 and 8 game, no tier 9s. Also, fighting tier 9s isn't much of a struggle with this tank. I mean, again, you can easily bean on anything when you're basically a double shot yo at tier 8. So, let's make our way into the front line. Unfortunately, our KV-3 Tiger 2 and Jagdpanther 2 are not going to mid-hill, which is something I've always found rather irritating about Mines. Mines is literally a map completely dominated by the hill. So, it's rather weird to see people... Okay, well, that was rather cringe as well. But let's aim it on the IS. We were able to point our gun up at the last second and get a nice bounce. T-25-2 got a little bit bled for crossing, but not much, actually. But that's fine. 10 more seconds, we'll have another 2 shells ready. Let's just point our turret up. This thing actually has a lot of gun elevation for an autoloader. Also Centurion, like, look where you're going, dude. Let's see, well, with the Eagle 7 waiting here, we got 1 shell into the Eagle 7. Doesn't look like he really wants to poke that again, but that's fine because we'll poke him, and there you go. Another nice 312 damage. Just like that, we are up to 1,019 damage. T-25-2 is not too healthy anymore, and in 7 more seconds, we're going to have another 2 shells ready. The IS-5 currently has 1,450 health. I want you to watch just how quickly this tank misses its shots, I guess. I was going to say how quickly we take hit points off of him, but, yeah, the accuracy is... It's not doing me well today. As I said, it's .344. It's quite a bit more accurate than any Soviet heavy. It's just... It's not working right now. Let's reload again. We got 5 more seconds. Got the Eagle 7, which crossed to the side. Not much I'm going to have to worry about there. Let's see. We got the IS-5. We got the T-28 Proto in the back. Aiming. Ah, that's a rip, but let's just go for the IS. There you go. 1 shell, and 2 shells, there you go. Finally, some big bonks. You'll notice, by the way, the armor on this tank it's pretty good. I mean, that IS-5 has not penned us yet. And for a vehicle that's kind of supposed to be like a T-57 heavy, it has way too much armor. If you've aimed at the upper plate or the turret, you'll know just how dang strong the armor is on this vehicle. Breh. I don't think this guy realizes I'm a double shot, though, so, he does now. He is deaded. Okay, well, the T-28 prototype is still in the back. Our defender is not very healthy. Their T-77 is not healthy either, so it seems like the only tank left I really care about is that T-28 proto. So that's exactly who we're going to aim in on. Aiming, and a bonk. And let's load in a premium shell. A bonk! There you go! We're up to 2,900 damage, just like that. Now, I'm hoping that our team cleans up these one-shots here, because I kind of want to just get that T-28 proto. Not gonna lie. We got shot there. That hurt a little bit, but nothing we can't really handle. Let's just chill right here for now. Let's poke that T-28 proto. Come on. Come on, shoot at me. You know you want to. Please? Please? Oh, well. Do I really have to push... everybody on our team's basically a one-shot. Well, that absolutely sucks. I'm just going to wait here for now. T-77 shot, so what that means is I should just be able to push down, finish him off, and we bled a bit from the IS-5, but again, we're double shot tanks, so nothing we really can't handle. We're up to 3,160 damage at this point. The T-28 Proto is going to aim at us, but look at that! Even a tank destroyer bounces right off of this vehicle's turret. I don't know how much I need to stress it, but the armor on this vehicle is way better than it has any right to be. This is an 814 health T-28 prototype, which we rolled 380 on, and 380 again. Just like that, we're up to 3,900 damage. We're going to back up, allow our team to hopefully be able to shoot at this Proto, and just like that, we come out with a victory. So, once again, the gun started off a little rocky in the beginning, but once it started to connect its shots, the tank's broken. It is absolutely broken. It's 4,000 damage, and it's not even breaking a sweat again. We blocked 1,600, we chilled on Mines Hill. Get your hands on this vehicle. It would be foolish not to. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.